Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Secretary. You began your speech by talking about how important it is to have safety in the Department of Transportation. I completely agree. I'm the ranking member of the subcommittee on railroads and pipes and hazardous materials. I want to talk to you about rail safety. As you know, Vice President Vance supported a rail safety bill. The President has supported rail safety, but it's been over 2 years since the Palestine incident, and we don't have a rail safety bill. I wonder what your position is, how you're going to push this forward, what you see should be in that rail safety bill.
Well, I have enough respect. That's in the purview of the Congress, but I do think that should be grappled with, debated, and how do we drive safety? East Palestine was horrific for those who lived there and nearby there. And again, I would join your heartfelt effort to make our rail system safer.
I appreciate that. And one of the aspects of rail safety is that the Class 1 railroads have requested a safety waiver from you. So this is where this is your purview that would allow them to reduce visual track inspections from twice a week to twice a month. Ranking Member Larson and I wrote you about this, suggesting this would not be a good idea, but the trains claim that this would allow them to use ATI, automated track inspection. Is there anything that's keeping them from using that now? And can you comment on where that waiver is? And
yes, we're thinking through that now. And again, I look at automated track inspection and driving safety and what can be gleaned from this technology versus the human eye. I think there's potentially a real differential. I am concerned about the employment side within the rail industry as well. But I think there's a lot of technology, whether we're seeing cracks in tracks or we're seeing overheated bearings or we're seeing issues on wheels. I think these cameras and technology can advance us light years in driving the safety and preventing early some of these derailments that are, as we know, are catastrophic.
Well, I think technology is helpful too, but we've heard testimony that 17 of 23 key track defects can't be seen by this technology. They require the human eye, so I'd hate to see us trade that expertise for something that's kind of trendy.
And I think that would be a great conversation that we could have together. Let's look at what we're seeing in data. What are you seeing? And I think it's just right. We want to get this right. And that's what my focus is, because in the end, all of us care about safety, and what are we doing to drive that?
Well, thank you, and thank you for your commitment to upholding the two-man crew that you mentioned in your confirmation hearing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I yield back.